your son, boy.
Oh, Nella found this thing.
Yes, I did.
Hey, Auntie.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy, it's your homie, FuturisticMike, and I'm back with another Tyler Perry's House of Payne video if you're new. Now, this is going to be the review and recap for House of Payne Season 9, Episode 25, the season finale. If you're a fan of House of Payne, if you love House of Payne, hit the like on this video. If you're new to my channel and this is the first time you're finding me, subscribe and turn on those post notifications so when I post videos on House of Payne, you get them. Follow my social media accounts. Link is in the description. Now, this was the season finale. The title to this episode is Woman of the Night, and the description for this episode reads, CJ is forced to put his Aunt Ella in her place regarding how he runs his household. I see a lot of people online saying that they really enjoyed this episode, and I enjoyed it too. A lot of people are saying that they think this is the best episode, and why did they save this episode for last or whatever. I'm not going to say it was the best episode because some of the episodes with Caleb and Jasmine, I think I enjoyed more than this one. But this one was still an okay episode. It didn't really feel like a season finale to me though. The ending was pretty surprising. I didn't see that coming, but I didn't see this really as a season finale. Now, this really was not Ella's episode at all. And I'll get more into that, all throughout the recap. But this was not her episode. When the episode first starts, we see Malik, he's in the living room, and Lisa's in the kitchen. She's playing a game with Hayden and Jaden. And Hayden, I think it was Hayden, maybe Jaden, I don't know. They said to Lisa, "You're the old lady." And she's like, "I don't want to be the old lady." So Malik comes in there and he's like, "Are you really upset about being an old lady?" And she said, "Do I look like an old lady?" And Malik is like, that's a children's game, right? Like, why are you getting upset over a children's game? Now, Lisa didn't really get on my nerves in this episode. Not like some of the other ones. Sometimes she really used to annoy me in previous episodes. But in this episode, I could definitely tolerate her character a lot more. And I hope in season 10, if we get one, that, they're going to explore her character more. And we'll see more about where she came from. Because we don't really know too much about Lisa's character. It seems like they're deciding to do a lot with her character, though, man. Because, we didn't really see her in the middle of the season. We did at the beginning, but not the middle. And now we're seeing her more at the end. So Ella comes over and she has one of Malik's favorites, pineapple upside down cake. And if you guys are true OG fans of House of Payne, then in the original House of Payne episodes, she always used to make that cake and everybody loved it. Everybody always used to love everything that Ella made. She loves to cook and she loves to make things for her family. Lisa's like, "A pineapple what?" And Ella tells her that she needs to try a piece later on. Now, Malik gives the twins cereal, and it seems like Ella has a problem with Malik giving the twins cereal. And I don't know what her issue is with that, because at least he's feeding them. And I don't know if it's the morning, the afternoon, the evening, or what. But if it's the morning and he's giving them cereal for breakfast, what's the problem? But, Lisa goes upstairs because she has a call. She said she needs to take it. And Malik, he had me weak. He said, "Man, who is on that phone?" So Ella says, "It is a mess in here. It looks like a hurricane then went through here." And Malik said he was going to clean up in a minute. So she said she was going to help him. So they start cleaning up. She's asking 1,001 questions. She keeps asking him about school, how it is. He said it's good. And she said, "Oh, it's just good?" And he said, "Damn, Auntie Ella, it's fantastic," or something like that. And she gets mad because he uses a cuss word. Malik said that he doesn't consider damn a cuss word, but he said he wouldn't do it no more. Malik goes upstairs and Ella is cleaning stuff up. She's putting stuff where it belongs. And she looks on the couch and she finds a flyer and she's like, "Dirty Delicious." What the hell? Apparently it's Lisa on there. It's like a flyer for her strip club or something like that. I guess it must be an old flyer because I don't think she's a stripper no more. But Ella, she is shocked to see this. She's like, Oh my God, is that Lisa? Because she didn't know it was Lisa at first. And then she was like, that is that girl. What in the world? Because she was like, what in the world does Malik got a naked woman for? And you could see Hayden and Jaden laughing and stuff. It was pretty funny. Next, after the intro, Curtis is sitting in the living room on his computer. There's a knock at the door. Miranda comes in. And of course, he's not happy that people continue to keep walking in his house. You know, he's not really happy to see Miranda. Miranda's always coming around talking about Kelvin, and, you know, Curtis just had enough of it. She said, we are family though, and Curtis is like, we are technically for now. And she's looking for Ella. Curtis says she's back there with the Rugrats, and she said who? Hayden and Jaden. Then Ella comes out. You know, she said she just got them to take a nap finally. They start talking about how Curtis doesn't want Ella to touch his things. You know, he said, don't be going through my history browser and stuff, making jokes. Then Ella brings up how she found something over at CJ's house. She said she was so mad. And I don't even know why she was that mad. Like, she was mad about something that really wasn't even her business. Curtis said something, and Ella was like, see, that's where Malik gets it from. She pulled out this flyer of Lisa. She gave it to Miranda, and Miranda's like, what? Malik had a naked picture? Ella said, look closer. She looked at it. She said, oh, is that Lisa? And Curtis comes over there. He looks at the flyer, and he's like, ooh. You know how Curtis is. You know how he was so obsessed with Lisa in the first episode. But Ella says she can't believe that Lisa just has that laying around over there. Then she gets going on about how that house is a mess. You know, how CJ needs to get his house in order. How everybody's over there mad, arguing and cussing and all types of stuff. And Miranda said, I'm sorry you're so mad, Ella. Is there anything I can do? And Curtis says that, come on, you know CJ's a good parent. You need to stop saying all this stuff. And, you know, everybody was saying the right stuff in this episode except for Ella. You know, I always liked Ella on the show. She always preached the truth. She always said things that I liked on the show. But this episode, I did not care for what she was talking about. This was not her episode at all. But finally, they asked why Miranda came over, because she wanted to share some good news. And the news was that her and Kelvin are getting back together. Ella and Curtis had a surprised look on their face, like they did not see that coming. And Ella is questioning her like, are you sure? Is that what Kelvin said? So when Curtis leaves the room, they both sit down, and Miranda tells Ella that Kelvin called her out of the blue, and he said that he needed to talk to her, and they're going out to dinner. So Miranda said that she had to get out of there because she has to go to the mall. You know, she has to do her nails, get her hair done, and she needs to be fine for the dinner. So she walks out, and Ella was trying to finish her sentence. She was like, but did Kelvin say that though? Did he say that he was getting back with you? And she was like, these young people, man. Miranda was just jumping to conclusions because that's not what happened at all. And I'll go into that when I get to that part of the episode, but she was really jumping to conclusions. Next, Curtis is in the backyard, and CJ comes in, and he's asking if Hayden and Jaden are there because Lisa didn't know where they were at. He said Lisa was getting ready to call the cops because she had no idea where the twins were at. Curtis is surprised, and he's like, what, Ella didn't tell you? So she just took the twins without telling anybody. Curtis told CJ that Ella's a bit upset, and he's like, for what? And he showed CJ the flyer, and CJ's like, damn, is that what Malik's laying with every night? Curtis is like, man, that's your son right there. Can't even lie about it though, man. Can't even lie about it. Lisa is fine. She's fine. I just don't like the way she be acting sometimes. But Ella comes out, and she says that she needs to talk to CJ for a minute. So they go in the kitchen, and she's like, look, we need to talk about what's going on over there. And CJ is like, what do you mean, the flyer? She said, yeah, and everything else. She said that Malik and Lisa were over there running around, arguing. The house was a mess, and everything was just so messed up, and she couldn't stand it, so she took the twins. And CJ is like, look, respectfully, that is my house. You cannot just go in there and take my kids without my permission. You need to ask me. And I know Ella was just trying to do right by the twins, but she did not have to just snatch them up like that. Like, for real though, Lisa and Malik were upstairs. Nobody knew anything. Malik was getting ready to go to school. He said he was gonna leave them there with Lisa. It doesn't matter if Ella thought that Lisa couldn't take care of him or not. That's what was gonna happen, and she did not have to take him. And then Ella gets going on about how Lisa is a stripper and why is Malik shacking up with her over there and stuff. Like, it ain't right. She said that nobody knows nothing about Lisa or anything. And CJ is like, come on now, for real? Janine was a crack addict and I love her and you accepted her, so why can you not accept Lisa? And Ella is like, look, I don't hate that girl, but it sure seems to me like she's picking with what Lisa has done in her past. Lisa doesn't even strip no more. Why is Ella worried about it? Like, that is Malik's life. That is CJ's house. She has no business worrying about everything like that. And a lot of people have concerned aunties like that. You know, I have a couple of them. But to me, Ella was just going a little bit overboard. She did not have to act like that, and CJ was not having it. And I side with CJ all the way in this episode. You know, even Curtis was saying nice things about CJ. Even Miranda was like, you know, it is what it is. Like, that's CJ's house. Everybody really did not want to hear what Ella had to say. And then Ella got kind of upset and she was like, whatever, I got nothing else to say about it then. She said, you can grab your kids. They're in the back room where they always are. Then Malik comes rushing in and he says that CJ left his phone at home and the mayor's been blowing him up. There's some red alert and he has to hurry up and get to work. So in the next and final scene, we see Curtis sitting on the couch. He's watching TV. He calls Ella out. He tells her that even though she's not talking to nobody, that she might want to see this. On the TV, they were saying that something happened downtown, like a gas leak or something. I forgot exactly what. They said they don't know if it was something sinister or not. So then Miranda comes in all crying and everything. She said that the only reason he called her to dinner was to tell her that he's gonna marry Laura. And I seen this coming from a mile away. I knew Kelvin was not gonna get back with Miranda because we didn't see that on screen. Like, we didn't see any of that. The last time we seen Kelvin and Miranda together, it wasn't really good, I don't think. And they did kiss in that one episode, but that was it. And Miranda did tell Ella earlier in the episode that they kissed, but she exaggerated, I think, because she said Kelvin was holding her and they were kissing and everything, and we didn't see it like that, unless that happened off screen. But I guess Miranda got her little heart broke. She should have never wanted a divorce with Kelvin in the first place, and none of this would be happening. I kind of do want to see Kelvin and Miranda back together, but then again, Laura is a good woman and she is fine. Now, next thing you know, you see Malik, Lisa, and the twins. They're running in the house. And Malik is all freaking out. He said, Curtis, my dad got in a bad accident. He said that Janine called him and she was crying so bad that he couldn't even make out what she was saying. And Lisa was like, yeah, she was crying so bad. And Curtis and Ella are just looking surprised. They're like shocked. They don't know what to say. It was a huge cliffhanger for season 9. I did not see this coming at all. I hope CJ is okay. I hope he's not dead. I hope they don't kill him off, because CJ is one of my favorite characters. Overall, this was a decent episode. I'm gonna rate it a 5 out of 10 just because they didn't show some stuff on screen. Like, we didn't see the dinner with Kelvin and Miranda. You know, we didn't see a lot of the stuff they were talking about. I hate when they do that in shows. You know, they talk about a lot of stuff, but they don't show it on screen. Where is Kelvin anyways? We haven't seen him in a minute. I hate when they do that with shows, man. Just show us the actual scene. Show us how it went down. So yes, I will give this episode a 5 out of 10. Ella was seriously kind of getting on my nerves in this episode. I did not agree with her whatsoever. But did you guys agree with Ella? Comment your thoughts down below in the comment section. Do you agree with my score, 5 out of 10? Do you think it was too high? Do you think it was too low? Let me know. Comment down below. Let me know your thoughts for the season finale. Keep supporting your boy, and I'll be continuing to bring y'all House of Payne content in the future. when season 10 comes, I'll definitely review it. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe, and smash that notification bell so you can never miss a video. If you want to donate to the channel, I got links in the description to do so for the PayPal and the Cash App accounts. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me get out of here, y'all. It's your boy Futuristic Mike, and I'll talk to you on the next one. I'm out. Peace.